Hello everybody and welcome back to Niche, where we have started playing with the new version 0.1.4 instead of 0.0.7 or whatever it was before. So lots of differences, and the main difference is that we now have 3 islands to explore. So I'm going to make it a new day. A new day, new food, new dead animals. Okay, so down there you go, little one. Make that a nice pathway down to there. And we're just slowly exploring the island. I think we may have had all the nests that we're going to get. So we've got 4 on this island so far. There may be more. I will keep sort of travelling around to try and see what we can find. But it looks like that's it. So can we get across here? Do we have to go onto the stepping stone first? I'll find out. I will make sure I get all the food and get anybody pregnant that I need to. Are you a girl? Alright, there's a little girl in the nest there, so that's cool. Actually, Milana will be ready quicker though, so we'll move her in. She's an A and a B, B and a G, A and an F. Okay. Possible problems with sickness from that nest to that nest. I'll see if I can find anyone that's a G and an F. A and an F. G and an F. Right, Rakuta, you're actually going to come down here and you're going to breed when you grow up. That'll be a good breeding pair. Which means you, Nunu, can go exploring. Give us some eyes in the place. Oh, Creative Cloud gives me a little notification that updates are available. Thank you so much. Just what I needed. Okay, little one. Oh, no, okay. Turn the turnover. Right, you've grown up a bit. So, all animals on port fields migrate to another island. Animals outside the port leave the tribe and become wild. Okay, well, let's see what happens. All animals on port fields migrate to another island. Animals outside the port leave the tribe and will be gone when you return. Okay. So I guess I would need to send a male and a female to the other island. Which is a bit weird because that means that I can only move the one at a time. Don't know how this works. It's saying to me that my whole tribe will be gone when I come back. I'm pretty sure. Let me just read this again. All animals on port fields migrate to another island. Animals outside the port leave the tribe and become wild. So do they all have to go onto the port field? Because I don't even know what a port field is. Is the whole of this area a port field? A little more explanation would have been good there. Is that like, is this whole red area a port field? Is this whole green area here a port field? Is that what that means? If so, I want a female with decent immunity. F and B. B and G. Oh, that's not good, is it? I built up this lovely little community with lots of food and stuff. And then I could be messing it all up. So let's find a female that's a good female. So A and F. B and G. Right, you would be good. I'm actually going to move you all the way over here. I'll turn the turnover and then we're going to go send you all the way down here. And then I'm going to see how, I'm just going to go and see how many travel with me. Whether the two come. See what happens. Because you know what? I'm trying this game out, so I've only spent one episode. Yeah. So basically all the ones that are stood like around, so you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coming with you as like a little tribe. And then you can try out the harder islands with your little mini tribe there. So my tribe on the original island will be a bit messed up. I imagine that that's the one to the hard island. That'll be the super hard island. This is like an intermediate island. So probably the first thing I should do is start mega breeding. So we'll take another turn. We've got lots of food though, so you can store up food on the easy island, which is always good. You've got are you a double no paw? Oh, that's a nightmare. And a double runner leg, that's good. What is that? Is that a carnivore? Never seen them before. Horny male. Is that part of my tribe now? Horny male. It's kind of worrying. So is that the new like spit snout? Yeah, it is. Pretty cool. So we've got the A immunity, but we already have A immunity here, so we don't need you. You can just do stuff. Violet eyes. Awesome. Whole new thing of eyes. That is so good. And just ready to breed, so that's awesome as well. I'm so tempted to take the spits now just for the violet eyes, honestly. But she's already pregnant, so we'll see what baby we get. What? You mated with her. Oh, we can do things to the trees now as well. We can shake them. Cool. Okay, so basically the horny male, I can't move anywhere, and we'll keep getting my girl pregnant. Unless I decide to maybe attack it. Let's see. Yeah, I can attack it if I don't like the genetics. Because it's got a double no paw, it's got violet eyes, which is really cool, but the spit snout's gone in, so we have to fight him off. That's hilarious. It's like an alpha, it's like a whole alpha challenge, alpha male challenge. Okay, but I can see his stats, so he's got 1 attack. Okay, let's do another turn. And we'll see if we can move the baby out and if we can get them pregnant or whether she'll immediately be pregnant. Oh my goodness, yeah, he has to attack it. Or she she can attack it as well, actually. Get away from me. I don't want to be impregnated by you. That's crazy. I love it though. That's amazing. Horny male that comes and like just randomly impregnates all your females and then you have to fend him off in a battle to the death. So good. That baby might need to move though. They said this island had more complexity, so I guess that's the case. Right, I need to wait a couple turns before I can get decent babies off these two. I hate that spit snout, and there's no reason to have it because there's no genetics I need from there, except for unless they've got the violet eyes. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a violet eye in that one, but we don't need it right now. So can we pick up these nuts? Yeah, that's pretty cool. You shake nuts off the tree. That's a brand new feature. Right, so next turn we'll be able to get her pregnant with proper babies. Oh, predator! Die! Oh no, I can't get her pregnant now because the nests are... How annoying. Right, you go there and kill the predator, which will allow pregnancy next turn. At least I hope so. Get out the nest. Pest. You're like a cuckoo. Why are you not getting a turn? I'll go to the other nest. I think there was another nest around somewhere. Back here. Oh, what's this now? Another horny male. Oh no. And that one won't get out the nest. Is that some sort of thing about them that they won't get out of the nest or something? Something genetically, maybe. No poor... Hearing, eyesight. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it has to grow up a little bit more. But yeah, there's too many horny males around here. What immunity do you have? Is it... Oh, immunity I... Okay, worthwhile. Ended up with a double A there. But you're sitting in the nest. We'll probably get her pregnant and then she can move back into the nest. But there's a baby already hogging that nest. Stop hogging all the nests. Maybe we could get her pregnant and then kill him and then get in the nest. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens next turn. Are you pregnant? No idea. Oh, you can finally move out of the nest. Cool. Right. Let's see. She's already pregnant. Okay, she might get that cool eye immunity though, which is always good. It's pretty weird that they don't get a choice though. Well, at least we've got some males and females, but we're gonna have problems with spit snout now, definitely. Whereas I managed to avoid it before. At least we've got some females. The eye immunity didn't come through though, which is annoying. And she's on death's door. She hasn't had a chance to get pregnant by this one, so that's kind of annoying as well. Yeah, so now spit snout is 100% something we have to do. I was not expecting the horny males. That was something I was not expecting at all, so... Yeah, we've got spit snout antler. Spit snout antler. If I keep the antlers in though, oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. How annoying. Get some nuts and stuff. You horny male, you. But if I go in here and I take berry paw away, I put antlers in, or even instead of big body I put antlers in, then that might actually genetically sort of take out the spit snout, because if they get antlers, they don't get spit snout. It's one or t'other. So we might be able to still breed it out. But yeah, it's pretty cool, the new stuff they put in. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so you're a normal female with eye immunity. You're only about halfway through your life, and you've got the green and the violet eyes. Oh, this is cool. You get in the nest, like, now. Where can you move? Can you get to that nest? At the back? You move there. She's already pregnant again. Gee, we need to get rid of these horny males. There's too many of them. E energy. Oh, so many immunities from them though. But I kind of want my nice looking ones with good antlers and good stuff. Like, we're putting in some genetic weaknesses here. We've got ones that like 1 strength, 1 speed, 2 strength, 1 speed, all that sort of thing. And it's like, well, no, I don't want babies that are like that. I want babies that are strong, as well as got good immunities. So I think we may have to kill the horny males. Because these guys are not coming out very strong at all. 1 strength, 1 strength, 1 strength, 1 strength. Coming out rubbish. So, time to attack, I think. They run away like cowards as well. We've got a little blue-eyed boy. Is that the violet? That's not the violet eyes, it's the blue that's been expressed there. Nice to see all these cool eyes. I mean, it's definitely giving me more to play with. Look at that. We've got the red mane, beige mane, brown mane, black mane, and we've only got black eyes unlocked so far. So, interesting. Definitely a lot more to do on this island than there was on the last one. The last one was too easy. It was obviously going up in level, which is kind of cool. Now, is one of you a female? Yes, you can just get in there and you can breed. Before someone else gets to. And we're gonna try and kill the horny male again. You can attack that one. Because I'm not particularly happy with them just going around stealing my women's. Kind of frustrating. Okay, so we've got a stripy one with brown violet eyes. Does that mean we've got another eye unlocked? No, we still don't. Mutate black eyes to get brown. Probably mutate brown to get green, green to get blue, blue to get violet. No. Brown, green. That's blue, I think. Mutate green to get blue. Mutate blue to get violet. And there's something else, I think. Mutate blue eyes. And only through random mutation. That's probably violet. That's something else. Very interesting. This has definitely got a little new lease of life, though. 100%. Okay, let's actually breed there. A chance of getting the spit snout out of all of these lots if I actually breed them with someone with antlers, so I just have to keep doing that as much as I can. So we've got F, E, A, is that baby A? Double A, that's annoying. A, E, F, A, B, G. So we've got 5 different immunities there. We can try and keep in as much as we can. Keep breeding and breeding and breeding. It's a shame we didn't manage to pick up the eye immunity. I imagine there will be other horny males around this island somewhere. There's a random parrot in the sky. You got a bit stuck, didn't you? There will be others, no doubt. This is a huge island. A lot to explore. But if this is what this one's like, goodness knows what the other one's like. This is much more complex. It says this is a high complexity and like a medium difficulty, I think. And then the other one's a high difficulty. Okay, so let's start getting them to take some berries off this berry bush because we're getting a bit low on food now. That's why it's kind of good to go to the other island though. It's like we get a good chance to get food to start with. Okay, so you get out of the nest. You get there, because that's a good place. Oh, I see. The parrot flies around as you... Oh, that's pretty cool. Flies around as you take turns. Okay, so it's BG, AA, BG, IF. Oh, that's really good, actually. That's an I and a B. Yeah, we're getting some good immunity genes here. I will try and get the spit snout out, but it's very hard when you have been pounced on by horny males. It's not very nice. We're like new visitors to this island, and that's what happens to our genetic perfection. Okay, we're definitely losing a lot of food though. We need to be a bit more careful about that. You can gather, can't you? Okay, let's have a look. This baby can move out. And we can have another one. What baby have we got here? A nice little one with antlers. Cool. A and a G. That's good. Double no paw. Not so good. So one thing that I think you really need to do on the original island is get yourself a couple of really good pairs that you really, really like. Bring them over. And then try and, weed out genes as you come onto the new island. I think you can have up to about 8 people come across by the looks of it. It's like anybody that's on the sort of landing pad, as it were. Just around there. That seems to be like the teleportation pad, that sort of yellow and green bit around there. I don't know how many would come across. I'd probably try and put 3 around it. And then maybe try and put some behind and see how many we can take. Might do that if we move from this island to another one. But I think this island's got a lot to give to start with anyway. It's good. Are you pregnant already? Yes, and you are. Yes. Okay, so I need to be moving people where they can get food. There is a nut down there and a nut there. I can get those next turn. Each nut seems to be about 2 food. So it's actually worth moving to get, because it's 2 food. This is a net gain. And you get the berries off the berry bush. We've got a new one there. Oh, we've got some panda going on here. Violet eyes, recessive. Poison fangs back in. I don't know where that came from. Still pretty good. Right, Raresi, might need you in a bit. Ismay and... No, yeah, you're going to need to replace Racco, I think, because Racco's about to die. Ronakir, we'll just keep trying to get as many off you as possible before we have to move on to a different father. I don't want to be using people with loads of A immunity either, so you'll be a good one, Kotaku. You can be the main breeder, I would say, after that. Although I might have a breeder for each nest at that point. And then have some explorers going up the hill. That would be good, wouldn't it? So definitely getting a little bit more difficult now. So I'm kind of pleased by that in a way, that you get a chance to just If you want to just play on the easy island, you can. And then when you feel like you're totally up to going to the hard island, you've got a little bit of food behind you, and you can just go and have a go over there. So I could have, you know, saved up a couple of hundred food if I wanted to. So we've got some food off the tree. It's actually really nice to be under a tree. Way too much A immunity, so the A immunity, I'm going to let that die out. And let the I and the F and all that sort of thing carry on. I wonder if there's an H as well, because if you've got I, then there might be an H. Okay, you can move out the nest now, can't you? Little Roku. There's too many Rokus in this game. Roku is good because Roku has antlers. Roku has Poison Fang, big body, but has no paws. The no paws gene is becoming a bit of an issue here because the father has no paws. So that's one thing I'm going to have to try and breed out with some of the others. We've got some runner legs and things like that around. Are you a double no paw? You're a berry paw, so that's not so bad. But then if the paws are becoming a problem, what I will do is that I'll put a claw and a paw in and see if we can breed out the no paw by sort of putting the odds in the favour of having other types of paw as a mutation. You've got a little claw over there, haven't you? Rawr! Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm kind of enjoying this. Quite a lot. I want that visible actually. I want any berry bushes, even if it takes a little extra turn or two, to be visible all the time. Okay, so you can be pregnant, you can move out the nest. You can get pregnant again. The Spitsnout and no paw are both really useless because although they're not necessarily something that's taking away, like blindness is a really bad one because it takes away, but it means that I've got a slot that doesn't do anything, and that can be quite annoying. Shame with their little no paws. They actually don't have, it's not even like little tiny misshapen paws anymore. They actually physically don't. Oh no, they do have little tiny paws just down by their waists there. Just they are little misshapen things that are useless. Absolutely no use whatsoever. And I'm breeding it right into them, which is pretty bad. Yeah, double no paw on that one as well. This is really bad. I should have been way more careful with who I took across to the new island. Should have tried to get something a bit more genetically perfect before I moved. So that's something that I would do next time if I started a new game. But it's always what ifs, isn't it? Problem is I'm only getting like one shot at it each time. Right, you need to go into that nest. You can't get pregnant yet though. You can't actually get near to the predator. Right, the predator's going to get a pop at us, unfortunately. It took a little bit of damage. That's a bit of a shame. I think I'm going to try and breed better legs in, if I can. I'm going to actually let you breed. It's an A. Oh no, you need to breed probably with the one over here, with the I and the B. Okay, so let's bring you over here. And you've got good immunity for being over here. So we'll do it like that, I think. You're already pregnant. Oh, not old enough. Okay. Are you a double no paw as well? No, you've got a berry paw. Okay, that's fine. So it's better than a double no paw. Okay, so you, I don't think are going to be... You've got an F and a G immunity. You've got A's. Actually would kind of be good for breeding in a way, because it'd give us a bit more variety. I'm just looking for someone who can go exploring a little bit. Probably someone with a double no paw. Probably these guys, honestly. A and a G and an A and a B. Yeah, probably those guys will go do a bit of exploring. Because we're getting quite crowded over here, aren't we? So why don't you pop over there? And you pop over there and there. We'll see what we find. We found a female called Sulaco who has a claw and some no paw again. And spit snout. Do we really want to be trying to get these good genes in without losing anything? Right, let's you know what, you come out of the nest and you attack as well. Okay, now you go back straight into the nest. So what have we got there? We've got another horny male. Does the thing is with the horny male, it's like, do you have anything I want? No paw. That is bad. Immunity B is not needed. Spit snout is not needed. Normal body is not needed. So you will be attacked. Horny males will be attacked unless they have something to bring to the table, basically. They will be sent away without any supper. Because I'm not having it. Oh, you have no collecting ability. Oh, that's annoying. You don't have a nest. You have a double eye immunity. That's actually really good. Is there anyone that's about... Well, she might lose her nest pretty soon. You're actually older though. I think we need to get over to the other nest. It's going to take a while to get over there though. A much bigger island. Okay, well, there we are. We have started island number 2. And that was supposedly the intermediate island. It's a lot harder than the old one, than the starter island. I was not expecting those horny males. And I didn't know what to expect with the travelling either, as to who to send over, but I would definitely be a lot more selective about which ones I sent over next time. I did keep the genetic immunity, and I'm certain that I will be able to breed the no paw out of them, and I'll probably be able to eventually get the spit snout away, but spit snout is hard to breed out for some reason. I don't know if it's dominant or something, but it just seems to keep going and going and going. It seems like every time you breed a spit snout with a non-spit snout, it just keeps going. So anyway, that is the end of today's episode. And I think we had a good little start on the island. We found these new things. We found that we've got these trees that we can shake and we can get nuts off them. And that we've got a new immunity, and that we've got these violet eyes, which is really cool. And that we've got these weird horny males that come and just do whatever they want with our tribe. And so we have to chase them away because they're just pests. So yeah, we've found all of that. So I hope you liked the episode. And if you did, then please leave me a like below. And if you would like to see more niche, then please subscribe, and I will let you know when the new videos are out. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.